Hello, I am Heath Radford with Center Stage Theater, and I'm here with Jennifer Turlington, who plays Mrs. Cratchit in our upcoming production of A Christmas Carol. Hey, Jennifer.
Hi, how are you?
So tell us a little bit about Mrs. Cratchit.
So Mrs. Cratchit is a little bit of a mama bear. She has a lot of children, and she cares very deeply for her family. She's not quite as forgiving as her husband. She's very kind, but I think her husband kind of a little bit kinder than she is.
And I love her character with so many of her lines and stuff. You know, such an odious, stingy young man, Mr. Scrooge. So, and you do an amazing job bringing that to life and stuff. And so, what's it been like for you bringing Mrs. Cratchit to life?
Her character really resonates with me. I have 3 children. And one of them was very, very sick. We didn't know if he would make it through Christmas or the next Christmas. And so her character really speaks to me with, trying to balance that worry and also trying to, keep going for her family.
Exactly. I mean, and that's what people don't realize, how resilient Mrs. Cratchit is. You know, there's a scene in the show where she talks about the color hurting her eyes. And I always saw that as like she's fighting tears and she's making that mourning cloth and stuff. So but it's her subliminal way of keeping strong for the family. So it's such a great complex, character that you can play with stuff like that. And so, and again, you've done such a great job bringing that to life. So you've done some center stage shows with us a little bit. So what role has kind of popped out to you that you've liked so much, or that has been like, this has kind of been my favorite role so far?
Mrs. Mayor from Seussical.
Yes.
She was so much fun. She had a wide range of emotions also, but that entire play was just pure joy. It was just magic from start to finish. It was just fun,
And you and Pedro had such great chemistry as the mayor and his wife. So, and we have loved seeing the different characters you brought with here with center stage and stuff. So, with Christmas Carol, this is kind of on more of a serious route and more of more of play style. So for you, with all the different things involved with it, what do you kind of hope audiences will take away from Christmas Carol?
I hope that they take away that kindness goes a long way in everyone's lives. Just showing kindness. Forgiveness is huge. Even if that's just forgiving yourself, it's okay to forgive yourself. If you're in a bad situation or you're just very bitter, you can let go of that bitterness. Exactly. And you can be a light for others.
I love the kindness and forgiveness themes you brought up, and just being that light, because there is such a play on that in the show. And forgiveness really plays such a huge part in Scrooge's forgiveness and different other people's forgiveness in the show. So I definitely love that you brought those up. So again, if you haven't gotten your tickets, come see Jennifer Turlington as Mrs. Cratchit in A Christmas Carol, December 13th through the 15th at the Paramount Theater. Tickets you can get online at goldsboroparamount.com, or you can call the Paramount box office. So come out, bring the whole family for a night of Christmas fun and magic, and just bringing this classic story to life with amazing performances from our actors like Jennifer over here as Mrs. Cratchit. So definitely come out, and thank you, Jennifer, again for coming up today and talking to us about Mrs. Cratchit. We look forward to seeing you there.